Both Williams drivers are rapid, and they will all start on 0 points. And this race will determine where these drivers will somewhat be fighting for. And we're lights out and away we go in Bahrain for Division 4. Melvin's got off good. Charlie's got off even better though. Charlie has overtaken his teammate. As an AlphaTauri has completely missed turn 1 and gone flying. A Ferrari's been hit as Liam has spun both Williams drivers, and he spun a Red Bull, and he spun himself. Dan is going to look to fight it though. Dan's got past Csic. Is Csic going to fight the position? He's going to look for it. Dan's going to keep the position. Warney is going to fight the position for Csic. Warney's going to remain behind him. Is Warney going to look for a move down the inside on Csic? Yes, he is. As there's a little contact between the two drivers, and that has allowed Csic to keep the position. As Vlad managed to get past Warney, is he going to get past Csic? Just reminded myself I need to turn all of this stuff on. Vlad's going to look for a move down the inside into turn 14. There is contact, and Csic keeps the position again. Csic is very defensive so far in this race, and that has allowed Dan, and Vlad's almost turned in on him on the straight. Warney's managed to get back past Vlad as they're going to go 3 wide into turn 1. There is contact. Warney has had the worst end from that, but that is some bravery from the drivers that has allowed Alamater to come into this battle for a podium position. Is that Vlad who's looked for a move down the inside on Csic. Csic's going to fight it back around the outside. Csic keeps the position. Alamater is going to look for the move on Csic as well. Csic, I believe, is going to lose. Alamater's going to look for the move on Vlad as well, and almost ruins both their races. Avi says Williams have joined the fight again. They have. Csic overtakes Alamater. Warney overtakes Alamater. Melvin overtakes Alamater. As Warney's going to look for the move down the inside of turn 1 on Csic. Csic's going to keep the position going through turn 3 and turn 4. Warney's going to have the DRS though. Is he going to get the move done before turn 4? Yes, he is. Is Csic going to fight it around the outside? Is Alamater going to look to get back in this battle? Alamater, with a late move, gets the move done on Csic. The Williams is in this fight as well. But was also fighting his teammate. Csic's going to look for a move down the inside on Alamater. Is he going to get the move done? He has the DRS. He's going to use some of his ERS. Is that a Williams I see in the distance? Who's gotten past them both? Melvin's got past them both, as there is a full safety car. These lot are still battling when there's a full safety car out. And I'll watch out for any action into turn 1. As there is a lot of action. Melvin's been pushed off the track. There is a lot of contact between the Williams and the Red Bull. Also contact between, I believe that was Liam and Charlie. Zink has got a 3-second, and I believe that's Max who was spun. So I believe is that Dan who's going to look for the move on Blake down the inside. He's been left enough room. Blake's going to try and fight it. He's on 9-lap old hard, so I don't think he's going to have the grip compared to those people on fresh mediums. And Blake's going to lose the position to Vlad. Vlad's going to look to pass Blake before turn 14. He's going to back out of it. He's going to remain behind him. Probably going to get the better exit out of turn 15. Yes, he does. He's going to use his ERS, and he's going to get past Blake. Melvin, I believe, is going to get past Blake as well. Coming into turn 1. Are they going to go 3 wide? No. Vlad's slightly ahead. Blake's going to, very late on the brakes, goes down in between them both. Still loses both of the positions. Liam is also in this fight. Liam's been let through by Blake. Liam gets past Charlie. Charlie, I believe, has just shoved Alamater off the track. As there's contact, and Williams has spun. Melvin has been spun. Charlie looks for a late move down the inside on Blake, gets the move done. Some would say he went into the back of him, pushing Blake slightly wider to let him through. Blake's going to fight the position back though, round the outside, as Charlie has kept the position. Is Blake going to fight it though, down the inside? Yes, he is. The Williams has got the better traction. The Williams has been hit from behind though by a Red Bull. Both Red Bulls are there. What is going on in the chat? as Walney's got past Blake. Blake's going to look for the switchback. Doesn't manage to get it. That would have been really good from Blake. Obviously he hasn't got the tyres for it. Oh, as he's hit into Walney. And he spun Walney. Liam and Vlad now battling for P2. This is a battle. This is a battle I want to see. Liam and Vlad head to head around Bahrain in the opener. Liam currently has the position. They're going to go side by side around turn 6. Heading into turn 8, Liam has the position. Is Vlad going to look to get past him with a DRS, or is he going to play it patient? Is Vlad going to look to send one down the inside of Liam heading into turn 11? As Liam switched him back. As they're going to go side by side into turn 12. I believe there was slight contact, but Liam has just gotten past him. Is Liam going to take the defensive line? He's going to give Vlad the racing line. As Vlad's going to look for the move round the outside. Vlad into turn 2 is ahead of him. There's barely any space been left, but enough space has been left for Liam. This is good driving. Liam gets past Vlad. This is a battle and a half. Here we are then. Vlad's going to have another go at this. He's going to have DRS. He's not going to use ERS. Liam's going to give him the racing line again. He's not going to go defensive into turn 1. Going to sit behind him. As Liam is going to overtake Vlad just before turn 1. Is Vlad going to look for the move down the inside on the McLaren into turn 1? He is. It's a very late move. He's backed out of it mid-lunge. He's going to get the DRS. A lot of that curb. Charlie is right behind him. Is Charlie going to look for the move on Vlad? Down the inside into turn 4. No, he's not. He's just had to back out of it. Liam's going to pull to the side to avoid any slipstream. Is Vlad going to send one down the outside? Liam's going to leave him enough room. Is Vlad going to get the move done? Liam's going to look to keep his position around the outside, which he doesn't. Vlad gets past him. Charlie is going to get past them both. Charlie's going to look for the move down the inside, wheel to wheel with Vlad. Vlad goes very defensive as Vlad is now ahead. Charlie is ahead of Liam. Liam's going to look for the move down the inside into turn 8 of Charlie. Charlie keeps the position as they're going to go side by side. They bang each other's wheels. Down the inside into turn 9. Turn 10, sorry. As Liam just hit a switchback. It's not quite a switchback. So we're going to look even further down the grid to Charlie and Max. As Charlie, I believe... Is that Charlie's fault? Dan pitting for fresh mediums hasn't affected him as much as his teammate. So Dan has remained ahead of all the drivers. Walney has got into the battle between Liam and Charlie. Walney is on used hards though. Liam's going to look for the move round the outside. Walney leaves him enough room. Have you, mate? You've got the eyes of an eagle. I'm in the game and I haven't even noticed that. Mate. Vlad and SM crashed. Gonna go on board with Dan then. The rest of this lap. Charlie, what? Was that a bad exit from Dan or was that a good exit from Charlie? Because Charlie's gone off. Liam and Dan touch on the straight. Sorry, but if Dan hasn't won, Ferrari have thrown away enormous points. I agree. Liam's got past Dan. As there's contact between Liam and Charlie as I'm saying that. Liam's going to look for the move down the inside. Charlie's going to have the better traction. Liam needs to fight it. There's contact again. They bump wheels. So here we go then. I'm going to go on board because the camera angle's weird. Liam's been given the racing line by Charlie. Charlie's going to go defensive. Dan's going to look for a late lunge. Round the outside of both of the drivers. Charlie goes defensive. Almost locks up. I believe looks like he's on no ABS. As Dan's got past them both. What a move from Dan. Pistol has another 3 seconds, right? There's that out the window. Not a clue. Charlie's got past Dan. Dan's gone straight into the back of Charlie, which has allowed Liam to get past. Dan has, you could say, cut the corner to try and keep the position. Dan might have just got ERS. He was within, not ERS, DRS. He was within the DRS detection zone, but he is not within DRS anymore. He does he have it? He doesn't have DRS. Dan does not have DRS on Liam and Charlie. Liam's going to look for the move down the inside on Charlie into turn 1. Charlie's going to fight it back going into turn 2 and turn 3. Not a lot of space has been left for Liam. Contact has been avoided. Charlie's going to keep the position as they're going to go wheel to wheel into turn 4. Liam's going to look for the move down the inside. Liam has the better traction. Onto the straight again. Liam had quite a bad exit at turn 13. As that has allowed Charlie to go past. Charlie's going to look for the move down the inside. Liam's left him just enough room. Liam keeps the position. And Liam got the DRS. Liam's got the DRS over Charlie. Dan has DRS. Charlie has been scammed off a DRS. Dan's going to look for the move round the outside on Charlie. Charlie's going to look for the move on Liam. Just avoids contact. He's left no room for Dan around the outside. And he spun Dan. He spun Dan coming into turn 3. As Liam is going to head to the end of the straight. The turn 14 and 15. Around turn 14. Around turn 15. As our first race winner in XRS for Bahrain, it is Liam. 7OV3 wins the Bahrain Grand Prix in Division 4. And our first ever league winner in XRS. It is Liam, my McLaren driver, my close friend. What a race, what a recovery drive from Liam. What a drive from Charlie, by the way. What a drive from the Williams. No one expected this Williams driver to be that quick. What a drive. Full respect to the Williams. Full respect to the Williams. Pistol keeps P3. Dan's lost out on the podium. Ah. If I could hug Dan right now, I would.